Good morning! My mom and I are here at the Twin Sisters winter parking area. And then I guess this is also considered the Lily Lake Trailhead. And just across the street is Lily Lake. Official start time about 6:42. And due to all this snow, we're gonna have to hike up the road. It's really not too much fun at all. It's kind of deep. This is gonna be real difficult to get all the way to the summit today. I don't know. And we have made it up to the regular Twin Sisters Trailhead. This is where you can normally drive up to. And so far, this is a half a mile from where we parked with about a 250-foot vertical elevation gain. It took us 10 minutes to get up here. And the road continues. But right up there's the trailhead sign. We just did about 300 vertical feet. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but we're gonna try. Now that we're on the official trail, this is actually better through here. It's like we have a fresh dusting on top of the trail, but it's pretty firm under here. It's not too bad at all. And we're almost up here to the corner, and that's where the split off is to do the crags. And this is where the social trail begins if you want to hike it up to the top of the crags. And of course nobody's been that way. But right here's the beginning of that real long straightaway that eventually goes across the washed out section. We can hear people coming up behind us, so we're gonna get past eventually. But that's fine with me. They can go ahead and trample this snow down for us. We're still working it across this real long straightaway. We're about ready to hit the washed out section. And we have made it out to the washed out section. And this is a result of flood damage from 2013. And once we make it through this little section right here, we're gonna hit the switchbacks. And we're gonna start knocking out this elevation gain, because we still got probably 1,500 more vertical feet, something like that. We're now hitting the switchbacks here, and this has gotten a little more difficult through here. It's just now 8 o'clock, which means we've only been hiking for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, and we're well over halfway as far as distance goes. However, we've only come up maybe 1,100 feet, so we've still got the majority of the uphill to go. And this next part goes straight up. This is probably one of the worst parts of the whole hike. And the only reason that it's this steep is because the trail got all blown out from the 2013 floods. Before those floods happened, there was a nice trail that went back and forth across here. GPS is showing us at about 10,200. which means we've got about 1250 left. And it also looks like we've hiked a little over 2 miles. We're almost up to the hitch rack, and we're almost to the sunshine. We've been hiking in this cold shadow the entire time. We've got that beautiful blue sky today. I just got my second wind. I'm feeling pretty motivated now. I mean, we're getting up here. The trees are starting to thin out a little bit. Our short-term goal is to make it up to the hitch rack, and then I think we're going to take a nice 5 to 10 minute break, get our energy back, and then knock out that last part. The snow's getting much deeper up here. I think we're at about 10,500. And then right here is the hitch rack. And I think this is at about 10,550. We found a good place to sit. She's on a nice dry log. I'm on a dry rock. Right over there is the top of the crags. And we're sitting at an elevation of about 10,700 right now, which is pretty good. That means we've got less than 750 up to the summit. We're on the upper switchbacks. You get another little set just past the hitch rack. And then once we do these switchbacks, we're going to be in that open section. And that's the final part. It seems like when I do this hike in early spring, there's always snow right here in this section. And it looks like the trail is going to just go straight up the side. That's not normal. Normally it goes this way and then switches back, but looks like we're going to go straight up. Yeah, this is the hardest part of the hike so far, without a doubt. Oh, this is rough. This is real rough. Yeah, she's coming up what I think is the crux of the hike. We're up here at just under 11,000 feet. Right up here is where the trees stop, and we're gonna hit that open section. And then from that point on, I mean, we're only looking at like maybe a half more mile up there, 425 more feet in vertical elevation gain. So yeah, we're gonna get it. We are gonna get it. We're getting up there, folks. We're about ready to hit 11,000 feet. I can't even remember the last time I was at 11,000 feet. It's been a while. We got another little steep section right here. Whoa. right. And we're up here to the final section. Yes. That's the summit right up there. We're gonna get it. We are gonna get it. That's looking down onto Estes Park, Lake Estes, and you got the Rocky Mountain National Park behind it. We're not up there yet, but we will be soon. And that's looking down onto the summit of the crags. We're still working our way up this open section. And it's tougher than it looks. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna get to the top. And when we started this hike, I was giving us maybe a 10% chance of actually making it to the top. I didn't think we were gonna make it starting out way down there by the road and everything. I was like, no way. But we're gonna do it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, but it was somewhere along this part of the trail where Alan Arnett got blown off into the rocks and broke his leg in like 3 places. He's got a video of it if you look on his channel, but this is the same guy that's done like Everest, K2, and every other hard mountain on the earth. And then he gets destroyed on Twin Sisters. So it just goes to show you, any mountain can potentially be dangerous. We're getting massive views already, and we're not even to the top yet. That's looking back at where we have come from. And we're getting real close now. The wind is picking up a tiny bit, but it's really not bad. This is a beautiful day. I thought we were going to get smashed with the wind when we hit this part, but so far it's really mild. I'm thinking maybe like 5 miles per hour or something like that. It's not bad at all. We're at just over 11,200 right now. So about 200 more vertical feet to the very top. We're literally just under the summit. I feel like we're so close we can taste it. Oh God! It's 10:12 right now, which means that this took us 3.5 hours exactly to get up here, but we're not quite at the top yet. It's right up there. All right, let's do this final section to the top. We're almost up there, which is good because I am just about out of gas. I think we take it over here. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is the top. She's fighting her way up this very last incline. I got the summit right behind me. Nice job. You did it. That's looking over to the east summit. And then right down there is the south sister. We're not going to be doing either of those today. we're gonna stick with the west summit right here and take it to the top. And this is it, guys. West summit of Twin Sisters Peaks. We're both sitting up here on the west summit of Twin Sisters Peaks. It's just now 10:27, which means it took 3 hours and 45 minutes to get up here. I'm saying that's pretty good from starting way down at Lily Lake. Well, guys, we've only been sitting up here for about 5 minutes or so, but it's really cold. Our fingertips are frozen, so it is time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And we've both got our heated gloves on high. It is cold up here. No whammies. No whammies. We're too far away from the trailhead right now for a whammy. Yeah. We just need to get down off this rocky section, and then it should be really easy the rest of the way. Yeah, that's like the worst step right there. There you go. Already, this is so relaxing coming down, and this is actually the hard part up here. This is where the snow was a little deeper. It should just get better the lower we go. We're just about done with this open section where the snow is real deep and the wind is whipping. Actually, the wind's not whipping too bad anymore. It's died down a lot. This has been such a great hike today. We're getting good weather. We're getting clear skies. And we made it to the summit. All right, we just need to make it down this little steep section where we bypass the trail. And then we should be good to go the rest of the way. This is just a little steep and a little slick. Whoa, and there we go. We've made it back down to the hitch rack. So we're cruising this thing. And then, like I was saying earlier, right up here is where you can split off and hike up to the crags if you want. We're coming down this thing pretty fast. I think we're making really good time. All right, guys, it's not even 12 o'clock yet, and we've made it back down to this washed out section. And the rest of this hike should be a lot easier now. No joke, it's like when you get to the end of that straightaway on the way up, that's when the hike changes and it starts getting steep. But this beginning part is actually pretty mellow. This trail is good as long as you can stay on it, but if you deviate from this little 6-inch path, you're gonna sink. I just tried to go around these people that were coming up, and I stepped off the trail and I literally went down to my crotch and popped my knee. We have made it back down to the pine trees, and we're getting real close to the Trailhead sign down there. I cannot believe how fast we did this. I can tell you one thing for sure, and that's that as this afternoon weather warms up, it's making this snow a lot slicker. I've lost my footing a few times coming down this. It is just now 12:30, and I believe we left from the summit at about 10:45. So that took us an hour and 45 minutes to get back down to the Trailhead sign. We've just got this little bonus half mile left of hiking down the road, and then we're done. That's looking over to Lily Mountain. And I'm so glad that we made it to the summit. That could have very easily been a hike fail. And we knocked some major time off the descent compared to the ascent. Massive amounts of time. And we're back. It is just now about 12:40. We left from the top at about 10:45 or so, which means that it took less than 2 hours to come down. We're looking at about 3 hours and 45 minutes up, less than 2 hours to come down. And we were just looking down onto the crags a few hours ago. All right, nice job. Boom, got it.
It's a grind.
It was a grind. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace.